Welcome to The Explainer. All right, today we are jumping into one of the biggest, most important decisions you'll ever make on a tech project, choosing the right backend programming language.
Okay, so let's get right into it. You've got this amazing idea for an app or a service, right? But then you hit the first major roadblock. What language do you build it in? You're looking at Python, Go, Java, Node.js, and it just feels like this wall of options. It's a lot.
But here's the thing. What if I told you there's a simple way to cut through all that noise? A clear framework to make this choice, well, not so scary. That's exactly what we're going to do in the next few minutes. We're going to make this simple.
Okay, first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. When we say backend, what are we even talking about? Think of it like this. It's the invisible engine that makes everything actually work.
Yeah, this is the server side of your application. It's doing all the heavy lifting, managing the database, handling user logins, running all the important business logic. Basically, it's everything the user doesn't see. And choosing the right language for this engine is absolutely critical. It's going to affect everything from speed and performance to how much you're paying for servers down the line.
So, here's the secret. Instead of getting bogged down in a million different features and benchmarks, you just need to ask yourself three, and only three, key questions.
Number one is performance. Do you need raw, blistering speed? Are you planning to handle a massive scale of users? Number two, productivity. Is your main goal to build and get to market as fast as humanly possible? And third, ecosystem. How much do you need to rely on powerful, pre-built libraries and a big community for support? Just these three questions. That's it. This is the framework that's going to guide us.
All right, so with that framework in mind, let's meet the contenders. But we're not just going to throw a random list of languages at you. No, we're going to group them into families, each with its own unique personality.
Because really, at the end of the day, it all comes down to a classic trade-off. On one hand, you've got raw performance. Think of a Formula One race car, built for nothing but pure, unadulterated speed. On the other hand, you've got developer speed, which is more like a versatile SUV. It's practical, it's comfortable, and it gets you where you need to go, fast. So in the race car corner, we have the performance champions, languages like Go, Java, and C#. These guys are compiled, which basically means the code gets converted into super fast machine code before you even run it. That's where they get their top-tier speed. They are also amazing at what we call concurrency, which is just a fancy term for juggling a ton of tasks at the same time. Plus, they're statically typed, which helps catch bugs early on, making them rock solid for huge mission-critical projects.
Then, in the SUV lane, we have the productivity powerhouses, Python and Ruby. These languages are all about developer happiness. Their syntax is clean, it's intuitive, almost like reading English. This means developers can build things incredibly fast. They prioritize speed of development over raw execution speed, which makes them an absolute dream for startups that need to prototype and iterate really quickly.
And this number right here, this is what we mean by ecosystem. Over 150,000 packages in Python's library alone. That's just insane. It means if you're working on AI or data science, you're not building from the ground up. You have these incredible, powerful tools like TensorFlow and PyTorch just ready and waiting. It's like having a team of thousands of developers who have already solved most of your problems for you. You really are standing on the shoulders of giants.
And finally, we have the web specialists. First up, Node.js, which lets you use JavaScript on the back end. It's superpower, real-time applications. Think chat apps, live updating dashboards, anything that needs to handle tons and tons of connections at once. And then you have PHP. PHP is kind of the silent workhorse of the internet. It powers a massive chunk of the web, including WordPress. And don't let its age fool you. With modern frameworks like Laravel, PHP is more powerful and elegant than ever.
Okay, so we've met the families, but how does this actually help you choose? Let's map these languages to some real-world projects. This is where the rubber really meets the road.
So check this out. It really breaks down pretty simply. If you're doing AI or data science, it's almost a no-brainer. Python, because of that amazing ecosystem we talked about.
Building a real-time chat app? You're going to look at Node.js or Go for their incredible handling of concurrency. For a massive enterprise system where reliability is everything, yeah, you're going to lean on the proven power of Java or C#. And if you're a startup trying to build an MVP yesterday, Python, Ruby, or PHP will get you there the fastest. See? The right tool for the job.
All right, so you have the framework and you've seen the contenders. But wait, there's one more piece to this puzzle. Because choosing a language isn't just about the tech. It's also a business decision and it's a people decision. So let's lock this in.
I really want this to sink in. There is no single best backend language. It just doesn't exist. Anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something. What you're looking for is the best fit for your project, your timeline, and your team.
And that fit comes down to some really practical, real-world questions. Like, what does your team already know how to use? Because let me tell you, starting with what you know is a massive advantage. How easy is it to find and hire developers for that language? And what's the long-term vision? Is the community active? You've got to think about these human factors. They are just as crucial as any technical benchmark.
So there you have it. We took what feels like this impossibly complex choice and boiled it down to a simple set of questions. You've got the framework, you know the players, you get the trade-offs between performance and productivity. It's not about finding the best language in the world, it's about finding the right language for your idea. So now, the only real question left is the fun one. What are you going to build?